This Google Classroom video is going to show you how to access your students' work once it's turned in, to give authentic feedback to your students and assign a grade. So the way that you would access the work that's been turned in, you have two ways. You can either click on the title or the question in this situation, or you can click on the number of students who are finished. So we'll go ahead and click on the number of students finished, and it takes us to a window where we can see the work that has been turned in. 2 students have turned it in. Google's default assignment for points is 100. You can always make this an ungraded assignment. It does not have to have points. It could just be an exit ticket, or you may want to assign points to it. So I'm just going to give it a 4-point scale, and I'm going to update that. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to check out each of my students' work. So here's Daniel's work, and his answer is very thorough. And I see there is 1 reply, which means in my assignment I asked the students to reply to each other's work. And it doesn't appear to be showing. So let's go here to Wendy's answer, very thorough. Here is Daniel's reply. Now you need to note if the student replies and it's inappropriate, they have not followed the school norms or the classroom norms, you can always mute the student. When you mute the student, you basically take away their ability to reply or write on Google Classroom. And then you can have a private conference. You can also, let's see, reply. Oh, there's her reply. So you can also delete it. That's what I wanted to show you. If you see something inappropriate and you don't want others to see it, you can always delete it. When they reply, the other student can see the reply. Now I've seen both of the students, the answer and the second student's reply, so I can reply to them or to one. So right here I'm going to type in a little reply. As you can see, I've replied to both students in this situation by addressing them early in the comment. Once I've replied, I click Post, and it posts the comment to Danny's work, but both of them will be able to see it. Now let's go to Wendy's work. Wendy has given her answer, and Danny has responded. And so I am now going to give feedback to the two of them here. Now in this comment, feedback, you can give feedback in different ways. It's best to give feedback based on the task at hand and not compliment the student personally. So in this feedback that I've given, I've complimented Wendy on her concise answer, and I've complimented Danny on his ability to recognize the hard work, which is, just really promoting that growth mindset. So now that we're done with giving our comments, we need to return the work to the students. So you can do this individually, or you can do this together. So I could return Danny's work individually, and the reason why I would do it individually is because you can make a private comment to Danny about his effort and his work, and maybe something that you would like for him to do to extend the activity. So let's go ahead and make that private comment. Now, because Danny really seemed to completely understand the concepts, I've given Danny an option of creating a presentation for the class. Now that I have this comment, I can return the work to Danny. And what's going to happen is it's going to show up in his Google Drive. It doesn't have a grade yet because I'm giving them an opportunity to extend the activity. For Wendy, I want her to maybe move on or do something different. So when I return Wendy's work to her, I'm going to have some different information. So Wendy's comment is actually asking her to delve more deeply into the concept to help her maybe better understand, but it's also offering her the opportunity to share with the class as well. So I'll go ahead and return Wendy's assignment. That's how you would give feedback, assign points. If I wanted to assign a point, I could assign the point now and return it. and how you can extend an activity. If you need any other support with Google Classroom and the assignments that you create and receive in Google Classroom, my extension is 5924, or you can email me at rmacdonald@ewcsd.org. Thank you very much. I hope this helps.